If you are tending to a growing business, you know that the tools you carry with you matter a lot. You need a CRM that is strong enough to handle the work, but light enough that it does not weigh you down with a heavy price tag. That is why we are looking at Pipedrive and Capsule today. Both of them claim to be the right companion for the small to mid-sized journey. But the choice depends on the path you walk, how you track your leads, what your sales pipeline looks like, and how much help you need from automation. We have looked closely at both Pipedrive and Capsule so you can see clearly which one sees your vision. Let's walk through the first steps, which is the interface. When you first enter Pipedrive, you'll notice that it's not cluttered with 1,000 distracting options. On the left side, you have your main navigation menu. This is where you'll find everything you need: your leads, deals, activities, and contacts. It's all right there. What is truly good, especially for a person new to this territory, is their setup guide. It provides step-by-step guidance with video tutorials for almost everything, from syncing your email to setting up your first pipeline. This makes the beginning of your journey genuinely easy. Now, if we turn our eyes to Capsule, it brings a different layout. It places the navigation at the top of the screen. It bundles features labeled People and Organizations, the Sales Pipeline, Projects, and Calendar and Tasks. It looks simpler, and that can be a comfort when you are just getting used to the system. But the trade-off here is that not everything is visible at a glance. It relies on icons that don't always speak clearly about what they are. Another thing we noticed is that for a CRM, we expected a separate place to keep leads in Capsule, but unfortunately, there isn't one. You must learn to navigate without that specific marker. Now, after getting started, the first thing you must do is care for your people. Pipedrive handles this by splitting contacts into two main families: people and organizations. People are the individuals, the ones you speak with. Organizations are the tribes or companies they work for. Pipedrive automatically links these together, so you can open an organization's profile and see everyone you know who belongs there. But the most valuable part here is the contacts timeline. When you look at a person or an organization, you get a single view of the past, every email, call, note, and activity in order. You never have to dig through different places to find the history. And if you bring in a list and find two names that are the same, the Merge Duplicates feature is right there. It intelligently scans for these double tracks and lets you combine them quickly. For managing leads, Pipedrive has a dedicated leads inbox. To fill this inbox, Pipedrive offers a powerful tool called Lead Booster. This includes live chat and chatbot so you can speak with visitors on your website in real time. It also has web forms to capture visitor information. A key part of this is the Prospector, a tool that helps you hunt for new leads from a massive database based on company size or location. Beyond that, the Web Visitors add-on shows you who's walking through your site, even if they don't speak. And of course, Pipedrive integrates well with LinkedIn, which pulls conversations right into your records. Now, it doesn't take long for a small team to feel lost in a disorganized list. Capsule tries to bring order by giving you one spot to manage all your contacts, either as people or organizations. You can link them, store emails, and scroll through the history, but you must remember one thing: leads are not their own separate entity in Capsule. They're just tied to the contacts, which might make the trail harder to follow if you have many new faces appearing at once. When a lead proves they're ready, it's time to move them to the sales pipeline. In Pipedrive, this is the Deals section. It's a visual board where each deal is a card. You can move these cards from one stage to the next as they progress. The best part is that you can shape these stages to match your own path. You can have multiple pipelines for different needs. At a glance, you see the total value of the harvest in each stage. It also helps you stay alert. For example, the deal rotting indicators highlight deals that have been sitting still for too long, a visual sign that you must take action before the trail goes cold. Capsule changes the view slightly, though it tries to keep things clear. It uses a board to show you each deal's position. Right at the top of each lane, you'll see your key numbers: conversion rates, total value, and how many deals are sitting at that step. You can move deals just by dragging them and filter things to focus on what matters. You can even layer a dashboard on top to check on how the team is moving. It's a good system, but it feels perhaps a little less flexible than the one Pipedrive offers when you need to customize the journey deeply. As we continue, we look at how these tools help us work without constant effort. Pipedrive makes the path smoother by automating steps. When a new contact arrives, the system can automatically send a personal email to start the conversation. Plus, the delay feature allows you to schedule actions to happen exactly when the time is right. Whether you use their settings or make your own, you can set conditions and actions to create a workflow that flows like a river. Capsule tries to help with this through its own automations, which let you set up a series of steps, like sending emails or updating stages when a deal moves forward. But the setup is quite basic. It follows one single path. You can't easily change the sender or tailor the response based on how a lead reacts. It's like a trail that only goes one way, whereas Pipedrive allows for forks in the road depending on what happens. Now, if you're doing all this activity, you need to know what's working. This brings us to the Insights and Sales inbox. The Insights area is where Pipedrive tells you the story of your business. You can create dashboards to track the important signs, deal conversion rates, how fast you're selling, and your revenue forecasts. It's highly visual and helps you spot the trends. The new AI-powered report creation engine even lets you ask for a report in plain language, just like you would ask a friend. Paired with this is the Sales inbox. This is not just a copy of your email, but a dedicated box inside Pipedrive that syncs with your work. It links emails to your contacts and deals automatically, so all your words are tracked and organized in one place. Capsule offers activity and sales reports that show you completed tasks and win-loss trends over time. If you're on a higher plan, it gives you detailed views by owner or team. It's simple and clean, much like the rest of the system. However, it falls short when you want to compare multiple reports deeply or analyze trends across custom times. It gives you the basics of the day, but perhaps not the deep foresight you might need for complex planning. So, which one should you choose? If your focus is purely on driving sales, customizing every step of your pipeline, and using automation to save time, Pipedrive is the stronger path. But if you want a simpler life, just managing relationships without complex features, Capsule is a simple shelter. If you're ready to start, check the links in the description below. Let us know which path you choose. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to get more videos like this.